Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to our lecture on the Age of Chaucer, one of the most important periods in English literary history. The Age of Chaucer refers to the period between 1340 and 1400, named after the great English poet Geoffrey Chaucer. This age marks the beginning of true English literature because English started replacing French and Latin as the language of literary expression. During this period, literature became more realistic and focused on ordinary people, their lives and society. Chaucer's writings established English as a respectable literary language and earned him the title of Father of English Literature. Today, we will explore the historical background, characteristics, literary forms, major writers, important themes, and Chaucer's contribution to English literature. To understand the age of Chaucer, we must first understand the major events that shaped medieval English. Number first, the Hundred Years' Wars that started in 1337 and continued till 1453. The Hundred Years' War was fought between England and France. The war increased national pride among the English people and encouraged the use of English language instead of French. As a result, English gradually became the language of literature and administration. Number 2. The Black Death, 1348. In 1348, a deadly plague called the Black Death spread across England. It killed nearly one third of the population and caused severe labor shortages. This event brought major social and economic changes and challenged traditional social structures. Number 3. The Peasants Revolt, 1381. This revolt was a rebellion by common people demanding social and economic justice. The revolt challenged the authority of the ruling classes and highlighted the growing dissatisfaction among ordinary people. The fourth major event was growth of middle class. During this period, merchants and traders became wealthier and more influential. As a result, literature began focusing not only on kings and nobles, but also on common people and their daily lives. These historical events created a new social environment that helped England and English literature to flourish. Characteristics of Age of Chaucer. The Age of Chaucer introduced several important literary characteristics. Number 4, rise of English language. Before Chaucer, most literature was written in French or Latin. Chaucer helped establish English as a literary language. Writers started producing literature in English, and it gradually gained recognition throughout the country. The second most important characteristic was realism. One of the most important features of this age was realism. Writers described everyday life, real people, and social problems. In the Canterbury Tales, Chaucer represents characters from different social classes with remarkable realism and detail. The third characteristic of this age was humanism. Humanism refers to an interest in human nature and worldly life. Writers focus on human emotions, personal experiences, and individual character rather than only religious subjects. This human centered approach later influenced Renaissance literature. Fourth characteristic, satire and humor. Satire became a powerful literary tool. Writers criticized social inequalities, corruption, greed, hypocrisy, and dishonest religious leaders through humor and irony. Chaucer skillfully used gentle humor to expose society's weaknesses. The fifth characteristic was religious influence. Religion played an important role in medieval society. Literature often discussed morality, spiritual life, and religious institutions. At the same time, writers also criticize corruption within the church and questions the behavior of some religious officials. These characteristics made the Age of Chaucer a turning point in the English literary history. Let us discuss major literary forms of the Age of Chaucer. Several literary forms became popular during the Age of Chaucer. Number 1. Narrative poetry. Narrative poetry was the most popular literary form. These poems told stories through words and influenced adventure, romance, and moral lessons. The base example of narrative poetry is the Canterbury Tales. Number 2. Allegory. An allegory is a story within a hidden moral or symbolic meaning. Writers use allegories to teach moral lessons and discuss religious ideas. A famous example is Parias Plowman by William Langland. Number 3. Dream Vision. Dream vision was another popular literary form. In these works, the narrator experiences symbolic events through dreams. The base example of it is the Book of Duchess, Pearl, etc. Number 4. Ballads. Ballads were folk songs that narrated stories of love, adventure, bravery, and heroism. They were passed orally from one generation to another and became an important part of medieval culture. These literary forms demonstrate the creativity and imagination of Chaucer's age. Major writers of the Age of Chaucer. Number 1. Geoffrey Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer is known as the father of English literature and the greatest poet of Middle Ages. His importance lies in the fact that he established English as a literary language. His major works include the Canterbury Tales, a collection of stories told by pilgrims traveling to Canterbury Tales. 2. Troilus and Cressida, a tragic love story set during the war. Number 3. The Book of Duchess. It is an elegy written in memory of someone. Number 4. The Parliament of Fowls, a dream vision poem about love and marriage. Number 5. House of Fame. Again, a dream vision exploring fame and reputation. The second major writer of Chaucer's age was William Langland. William Langland is best known for his masterpiece, Piers Plowman. His works contain religious satire, criticism of corruption, allegorical dream vision. His writings represent the concerns and struggles of ordinary people and criticize social injustice. The third major writer was John Gower. John Gower was known as a moral poet. His famous work is Confessio Amantis. His writings focus on love, morality, ethical behavior. He contributed greatly to the development of English literature. The fourth major The Pearl Poet. The Pearl Poet remains anonymous, and his real identity is unknown. His major works include Pearl, Passions, Cleanliness. His works emphasize themes such as honor, courage, and loyalty. These writers enriched English literature with imagination, wisdom, and timeless stories. Now let us discuss about Chaucer's contribution to English literature. Geoffrey Chaucer made remarkable contribution to English literature. Number first, language. Chaucer helped standardize Middle English. He demonstrated that English could be used effectively for literary expression. Number two, characterization. He created realistic and memorable characters. His works represented all sections of society, including nobles, merchants, clergy, and peasants. Number three, humor and satire. Chaucer criticized social problems through humor rather than harsh attacks. His wit and irony made his criticism effective and entertaining. Number 4. Literary innovation. Chaucer developed advanced narrative techniques, especially the fame story structure used in the Canterbury Tales. His innovations influenced generations of future writers. Through these achievements, Chaucer transformed English literature and gave it a strong foundation. Now let's move on to themes of the Age of Chaucer. Several important themes appear throughout the literature of this period. Number first, social class. Writer explored differences between nobles, clergy, merchants, and peasants. Number two, corruption in the church. Many literary works criticize dishonest religious leaders and corruption within religious institutions. Number three, love and marriage. Love and marriage were common subjects in poetry and romance literature. Number four, morality. Writers often explored the conflict between good and evil and emphasized moral values. Number five, human nature. Literature examined human strengths, weaknesses, desires, ambitions, and emotions. These themes made literature relevant to both contemporary and future generations. Let us conclude our discussion. The Age of Chaucer is one of the most important periods in English literary history. It witnessed the rise of English as a literary language and encouraged the growth of realism, satire, and humanism. This period produced great writers such as Geoffrey Chaucer, William Langland, John Gower, and others. Through masterpieces like the Canterbury Tales, Piers Plowman, and Green Knight, this age laid the foundation for the future development of English literature and prepared the way for the Renaissance. In short, the Age of Chaucer marks the beginning of mature English literature and establishes Geoffrey Chaucer as the father of English literature. Thank you for watching. If you found this lecture helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in next lesson.